On Instagram, just another manic Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Oh God. I have to work. Yeah, we got a email from my boss the other day that said, because we're at home until April 1st. So she said, this is probably it. Be prepared. You're probably going to have to go back to the office because by now we should have all been vaccinated. I get my second one next Friday. Not looking forward to that. I don't mind shots. I was not feeling good after the first one, so I don't know how I'm going to feel after the second one. But anyway, we have Alice Lost back on the table. I am so close to finishing the Sledding into Town. Yay. But probably this weekend I'll finish that up. Just watching all the peoples go by. It's beautiful, sunny day, but very cold, very cold. As I expect, the entire country is very cold today. If you are up in the Northeast, please stay in your house, stay safe, stay warm, and keep on crafting. It's a perfect day to stay in the house and craft. Oh, I don't envy you. All that snow that you're getting. I mean, I love snow, love, love, love snow, but you guys are getting some like ridiculous amounts of cold and snow. Okay. Oh, this is loud. Sorry, this one is so hard to open. I don't know why. It's different than all the other containers, but it is. Okay, I'm going to work on that color and probably this color. Yeah, that color. Okay, so we got some colors. Do we have a pen? Okay, let's go back to the curved 4-placer because I'm trying to get used to that. See if I like it. Gosh, I did not get much done this weekend because I was crafting all weekend. But why not? Nobody looks at the house but me. All right, come on, get into your little places. Okay, we're all in our places with bright shining faces. Today is National Get Up Day. So this day was sponsored by the National Figure Skating Association. I think that's the name of the organization. Anyway, they teach the skaters how, when they fall, to get up and keep going. So it really applies to more than just figure skating. It applies to life. Like if you fall or you stumble or you make a mistake, just, start over, get up, keep going. Life is full of failures and that's how we learn. So, and of course I can't find it. It's also National Serpent Day, but I don't want to talk about snakes. No. So this is the day that reminds us to pick ourselves up, dust yourself off when you've fallen, and give it another go. Yeah. And I can completely understand that in the context of figure skating, but how does that translate into our lives as crafters? Well, I can tell you, I think his name is Fiber Spider. Anyway, he has this pattern. I just found him the other day. Nareda sent me one of his videos. He did a video, and I put it in the Facebook group about bullying to kind of explain the, behind the scenes of the anti-bullying campaign, the Lion Brand Hat Not Hate anti-bullying campaign. Anyway, so he was actually talking about his life and how he was bullied as a child for being gay. So anyway, oh, that's out of place. Oh my goodness, let's put it back. So he had this pattern for a Celtic weave hat. So I've been trying it the last couple nights, and I think I was doing fine with it, but then all of a sudden it stopped working. It wasn't making sense anymore. Like right around row 6 or 7, and so of course I got frustrated. So I frogged the whole thing out. I don't even have it to show you because I just frogged the whole thing out because that's what I do when I get frustrated. I just frogged it all out, rolled up the yarn, put it away, and went on to the temperature blanket. But I am going to pick it back up because the hat is really cool and I want to learn this. And I think I was doing okay. I just have to figure out where I went wrong. And as I was frogging it out, I just couldn't figure out what went wrong. So, but I'm going to pick myself up. It's National Get Up Day, and I'm going to try it again. So yeah, that's and then yesterday I spilled a bunch of drills, diamond painting drills, into the carpet. So I retrieved as many of them as I could. I don't know if I'll have enough to finish that color in the painting, but I do have a lot of spares. I'm just going to keep on going, you know. That's what we crafters do. We just keep on going. We make it work. So what else did I do this weekend? Well, I had, Stephanie Wolfpack Diamond Painting. She was on my show yesterday. Oh my God. She is such a lovely, lovely person. She fosters cats. And I think that's such a cool thing. Anyway. I started watching the originals season 2. So far, so good. It's typical vampire stuff, Is there better stuff to watch? Probably. And there's a new show on PBS. I'm going to check that out tonight. So, yeah, I love PBS. I love the British accent. Kim, find me a British man. Yeah, come on, Kim. Come on. Yeah. Or one of my Aussies. Love an Australian accent too. I could listen to that all day long. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's talk about this 4-placer. It is not bad. So it takes a little getting used to. You just kind of have to roll it onto where you want it. If you try to place it like you would a regular placer, where you just plunk it down, then I find that you end up having to straighten the drills because they're not going to be where you want them to be. But if you kind of roll it into place, it's not a bad. I don't know that I like it better than my metal 4-placer. I really don't. But maybe in time I'll learn to love it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it seems like if you roll it onto the canvas, it works out. And you can even sometimes get 5 diamonds onto this 4-placer, which is kind of cool. I'm working on Alice's dress. Oh my gosh, you can't even see where I am in the painting because it's so far afield here. This part of her dress I'm working on here, right here. That's the drills I just put down. So today, I've got a lot of work to do. I've just stuff that I procrastinated on last week. I am the world's worst procrastinator. If I can do something tomorrow, then I won't do it today. I don't know why that is. I've been that way my entire life. If the paper's due tomorrow, I'll write it tomorrow, or tonight, late night. I was an attorney. If the brief is due, tomorrow. I'll do it tonight. I won't do it ahead of time. I don't know why. I think I work better under pressure. Is anybody else like that? Like, like when when you're under the gun, you've got 30 seconds left, then I can do it and do it well. But yeah, if you give me a month to do it, it ain't gonna get done until the day before. It's just not. I can find 100 other things to do. Um, is Jake here? Oh, he is. Look at him. There he is. He's asleep right in front of his heater. He's so adorable. He's so adorable. I just love him. And he's so cute in his old age. He was such a feisty little guy when he was younger, but it seems like the older he's gotten, the more mellow he is. He's like, if somebody got into his space when he was younger and he didn't like it, he'd let you know. But now he just kind of mellow, like, whatever, Tootsie. I'm trying to straighten these out because I just laid these down and they are not straight. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Much better. I use this thing for a straightener. I don't know if you can see it. There. Yeah. I don't remember where I got it. Somewhere along the way, someone gave it to me with a diamond painting, I'm sure. But it comes in handy. Oh, my nose itches. Who's talking about me? Somebody's talking about me. So do you guys have your coffee? I have my coffee. So what is going on this day in history? Well, let's find it. Let's find this day in history. Oh my goodness. February 1st, 1884. The first portion, or fascicle, I'd never heard the word fascicle, so that's the new word for today. Fascicle. Fascicle. We'll look that up in a minute. Okay, but the first portion of the Oxford English Dictionary is published. Now, this is considered like the most comprehensive and accurate dictionary of the English language. Today, this dictionary is the definitive authority on the meaning, pronunciation, and history of over 500,000 English words, past and present. So, plans for this dictionary began in 1857 when members of the London's philological. I can't say it. Okay, let me get up and keep going. Society, who believed there were no up-to-date error-free English dictionaries available, decided to produce the one that could cover all vocabulary words in the Anglo-Saxon language, Anglo-Saxon period. It took them, they estimated it would take them 10 years. It took them 40 years to do this dictionary. 40 years. And it ended up being 10 volumes. 10 volumes when they were done. So unlike most English dictionaries, which only have like the most common meaning, the Oxford English Dictionary has every meaning that the word could possibly have. Every phrase, they cite quotations, they include literature, cookbooks. The verb set, S-E-T, has the largest entry in that dictionary, 60,000 words to describe the word set, S-E-T. Can you believe that? And apparently the word set, S-E-T, set, has over 430 uses. Who knew? We apparently really love that word. So a supplement containing new entries and revisions was published in 1933, And the original dictionary was reprinted in 12 volumes and officially renamed the Oxford English Dictionary. So now it's up to 20 volumes. So what they did, they decided they were going to put this online. So they, in 1984, so the Oxford Publishing Company embarked on a 5-year, multi-million-dollar project where they had to hire 120 people just to type, what was in the dictionary into the computer, and 50 proofreaders to check the work. And then it still took them 5 years. 5 years. Yeah. Can you believe it? They said if you were just one person and you wanted to type everything in that dictionary, it would take you 120 years. 120 years. And I would probably have errors out the wazoo because I cannot type. So I want to look up that word, fascicle. So what I did was I said, well, if there's an online version of the Oxford English Dictionary, let me find it. So I Googled it, and there is an app, Oxford English Dictionary app, that has, of course, in-app purchases. I don't know what I'm purchasing, but so I downloaded the free version. So then I get the free version up, and it says, oh, you can upgrade to the premium version for $19.99. So I'm like, no, we don't need the premium version. But let's look up the word fascicle. F-A-S, I hope I'm spelling it right. Yeah, fascicle. Okay, fascicle. It wants me to upgrade to premium. A separately published installment of a book or other printed work. Separately published. So it's an installment of a book. Okay. Interesting. So it's also in anatomy and biology, a bundle of structures such as nerve or fibers and conducting vessels in plants. Okay, so that's interesting. I did not know that a separate volume of a larger work was called a fascicle. So now we learned a new word, fascicle. Okay. So I now have the Oxford English Dictionary, which tells me how to pronounce the words correctly. It even, if you press the little button, it'll say it for you. Like if you see the word and then it has like all the little blips of how to pronounce it, which I have no idea what all that means. Or you can just press this and see how it's pronounced.
Fascicle.
Fascicle. Let's try it again.
Fascicle.
Oh. And the adjective of it is?
Fasciculate.
Fasciculate. I love this dictionary. Fascicle. Oh, and it's British. Oh, that is great. Okay, so if you guys want to have some fun, download the Oxford English Dictionary. Anyway, so it was first published this day in history. How cool is that? So, the first fascicle in Alice Lost. I'm using that totally the wrong way, aren't I? Because it's not going to be separately published from the rest. Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm having way too much fun with this dictionary. Oh, did I finish this color? No, I did not. There's more up here. This is the prettiest green. It's like a mint green. Oh, so I worked on my loom temperature blanket, because I got to get it caught up because I started over. So I think I'm up to day, I don't know, 17 or so. So, I'm making progress. The S loom does not go quite as quickly as the Flexi loom. Boy, that Flexi loom, man, I was just flying with that thing. But, yeah, the S loom is, plus, the gauge is different. So it does take a little longer because it's a smaller gauge. But I'm really loving how it's turning out. So I'm so glad that I switched. And I will try another project on the Flexi loom eventually. But I will make sure that I use the correct yarn this time. Yes, a chunky yarn, and I have plenty of chunky yarn. And I kept wanting to, I opened that Vanna White Afghan book, and I kept looking at that ocean blanket that I want to do, and what do I need to do it? And I went to like Premier Yarns because I love Premier Yarns. And I went to Premier and Lion Brand, and the kind of yarn that I want to do the blanket in is not on sale, and I'm not going to buy it unless it's on sale. So I will just wait till it goes on sale, and then I will purchase it. And then I looked at, Bag O' Day is always promoting Hobium, so I went to Hobium, and the prices are not bad for Hobium yarn, but they get you with the shipping. The shipping right now is just ridiculous. So I don't want to pay as much for the shipping as I'm paying for the yarn. So I'm going to hold off until, I know sometimes they have free shipping if you order over $50 worth. They have that kind of a sale. So I'll wait till they have that, and then maybe, maybe I'll get the material for the blanket from Hobium. I don't know. There's no rush, but I do want to do that Afghan because I really think it's very beautiful. And if you want to see what the heck is she talking about, if you look at my unboxing of the friend mail from the other day, I'll put a link to that video up here, right up here. Yeah. You can see towards the end I do like a little flip through of the book, and you'll see the ocean blanket that I'm talking about. Oh, it's so pretty. Or if you've done that blanket before, let me know. Wow, that would be pretty cool. Okay, whoop, one here. I think after work today, I might play some World of Warcraft. I might. I have not done that in a while, and I'm kind of sort of missing it. Yeah. There's just not enough time in the day to do everything I want to do. And it's not fair. It's not fair. I don't see Lewis today. I haven't put any bread out. Maybe I should go put some bread out and he'll come out. But he's probably sitting somewhere shivering because it's like 25 degrees outside. I can't believe the weather that the entire country's get. And there's more cold fronts on the way. Like, we are not done with winter, not by any stretch of the imagination. But for me, the coolest thing is waking up and it's snowing. I mean, that to me is cool. Mindy, she's another, she has a diamond painting channel, Mindy's Diamond Moment, I think. She put up a video. She lives in Michigan, and she was traveling around Michigan in the snow, and she was showing all the snow, and I was like, oh, so cool. Of course, if it snowed that much, I would not be out driving. No. And she drove by this restaurant that had these little like pods set up inside the pod, these outside pods where you could sit inside the pod, like these plastic bubbles, and there was a heater inside, and you could like sit outside and enjoy your meal or your coffee or whatever. I thought that was really weird, but how cool. So that's up in Michigan. So they're getting a lot of snow. I know my friend Nareda up in New York showed me pictures last night. It was starting to come down, and I know like overnight I'm sure they got slammed. So I told her, send me lots of pictures. But that's my favorite thing. Like, there was one day this winter when I woke up and it was just snowing so hard outside, and I was like, oh, I loved it. And Tootsie, my other dog, not the Jake, this is Jake. Tootsie, the big one, where is she? She's out on the couch. There's another big picture window out in the living room, and that's like her domain. She's got to look out the window, see which dogs are getting walked, and I'm sure she's lamenting the fact that I'm not walking her. I used to walk her every day because we didn't have a fenced-in yard, and I'm sure that has taken its toll on my health. I probably should be out walking her, but it's too damn cold. Um, I'm sure she misses the walks, but it was getting too much for me anyway, because she pulls, and I don't, she's not trained properly, and I wish she was, and that's my fault. She failed school. She got through the first puppy class. She learned to sit and down and stay and all that stuff, but when it came to the second class, the intermediate class, where they teach the dogs how to ignore distractions, the instructor comes up to me after the class, and she's like, she taps me on the shoulder. She's like, I think your dog's going to need to repeat this class. Like, I'm failing your dog. Like, she can graduate with everybody else, but she's going to need to repeat this class. Poor Tootsie. But so it's gotten to the point where like sometimes she'll pull me, and I'm afraid I'm going to fall, and I'm like this big, tall, 5'10" woman, and it's like, timber. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I know it's National Get Up Day, and I would get up and keep going. The last time I walked her, well, it wasn't the last time, but the time before that. I've walked her since then, but there was one time I walked her a few months ago, and it was at night, which was probably my mistake. And I tripped over something. Now, that's the logical answer for what happened that night. I honestly think I was pushed by a ghost, because I would think that if you trip, you would just fall. I flew through the air. I would like I was airborne and then fell. So I don't remember tripping on anything. So I even told my orthopedic, a ghost pushed me, and he looked at me. He's like, really, Rebecca? I know, I'm crazy. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I wasn't injured, but it shook me, because you like, first you look around to see if anybody saw you fall, because it's totally embarrassing. Then you sit there because you're assessing your body. Okay, does anything hurt? Like, did I break anything? And poor Tootsie, she did not run away. She comes right back over to me, leash and all, and I guess she knew that I was really jarred, and so she sat down right next to me, and so I just sat there for a minute, and then you get up and you keep going. But and I was supposed to be a guest in a live, and so I was a little bit late for that, or maybe I didn't go at all. I don't remember. I might have canceled. But yeah, I was pretty sore the next day. But I didn't hurt anything. Like, no, nothing was broken or anything like that. But that's why, long story short, that's why I don't walk the dog as often, because, I'm afraid she's going to pull on me. She's going to see Lewis the squirrel, and she's going to want to go after it, and I'm going to be on the ground. Or another ghost might push me down. I don't know. It's an old church right here. Maybe, you never know. There might be ghosts. It's possible. Crystal says there's gnomes. There's gnomes that are pushing me down. I love gnomes, but I don't think it's the gnomes. Why would the gnomes push me down? The gnomes are my friends. Anyway, today's a weird day. I gotta go to work. Gotta go to work. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. I could sit and do this all day, Okay, guys. Anything going on tonight? There's a bunch of lives. Everybody's got lives. There's, Granny D, and she goes live every 5 minutes. And bunch of diamond painting lives. So if you see me in a live tonight, say hello. I will probably not be there. I'll probably be playing World of Warcraft or crocheting and watching the originals. I don't know. You never know. But I will see you tomorrow in the morning show. Love you guys.